Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Fred and Finnigan, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Finnigan's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction, and the correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Finnigan has been fitted with his very own training equipment, and he will go home with that, and you'll be shown how to use that during your follow-up training session. Now he is sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Finnigan heel. And at this point, his job is to stay with his trainer, not forging ahead, and each time that Fred stops his feet, as if you were going to cross traffic or stop to talk to a neighbor, Finnigan has been taught to sit automatically and wait for his next command. And that's without being told. So this makes walking your large dog a pleasure so that you're not being dragged down the street. And the next exercise that Fred's going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Because he is an older, or mature dog, I should say, not an older dog, his long sit stays should be from 1 minute working up to 3 minutes, and you can practice that right in your home. When Fred returns back to his dog, he will walk all the way around him, returning all the way back around to heel position, and at this point Finnigan expects to get another command. And they're running through their heel and their sit and their stay again for us. Lots of encouragement, lots of praise. We're videoing early today because of the heat wave. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the recall, or the come on command. Fred lightens his tone of voice, encourages him to come right in, and he should come right in and sit right in front of you, facing your knees, and then Fred gives him the heel command, and he gets up and returns back around to heel position, back sitting. And each time that you return back to this heel position, Finnigan expects to get another command. You have to tell him what you expect him to do or what you're going to do. And Fred's going to call him in again. He encourages him to come right in and sit nicely facing your knees, and then return back around to heel position and back sitting. Very nice. And now we're going to set up for our down commands. There are 2 of those. There's down from a heel position and down from a distance. The first one that we're going to show you is the down from a heel position. You always have your dog seated before you intend to put him into a down. Fred's going to use the open flat of his left palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down, and then he leaves him in a stay. The long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 to 5 minutes, and you can practice this while you're eating dinner or watching TV. Incorporate your commands into your everyday living situations. When Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way back around him as he did on the sit stay. For an additional distraction, Finnigan should not get up until he's given another command, and we'll demonstrate that down from a heel one more time. He likes the down commands, especially in this heat. They all do.
Finnigan, come.
And Fred encourages them to come, sit right in front, and then go all the way back to heel. And the very last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. Fred's going to give him a sit stay. He walks out to the end of his training leash. This is the only time that you will see him use his right hand to give the command, and he drops him into a down. Very good. That's your down from a distance. Now we've demonstrated for you your heel, your automatic sits, your stays, your down from a distance, and your come. These are the exercises that we'll have you practice with Finnigan when he goes home. You practice these indoors as well as outdoors. He is a good boy. We've enjoyed having him, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.